Developing right now, police investigating an argument that turned deadly tonight at a gas station. Metro homicide investigators say a fight broke out between two men at the station on Boulder Highway near Russell Road. Both men were armed and police say one pulled a gun and shot the other. The victim was a man in his 40s. The suspect is described as a Hispanic man in his 20s. The shooting was apparently captured on surveillance video, which is in the hands of investigators tonight. Metro Police also had a message for the victim's family.
Anybody that lives in the area related to the suspect, we're doing everything we can to get him into custody and know that we have our whole homicide team behind us working this case.
And if you have any information related to this homicide, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous by calling that number on your screen.